It's Friday. It's Friday. Wow. What a week. What an amazing week so far. And Friday is here. Let's look back because the market is about to close. Liquidity is about to leave the market. And if say you are still sitting on profits and you haven't yet taken out some of it, then maybe you are making a big mistake. I think something might happen this week, and that's gonna plunge crypto to the downside. I don't know what will happen, but that thing might take us up, down, up, down. I don't know. The chart are gonna explain to us more. Yeah, in today's show, I want us to look back and see where we can get out some profit and prepare ourselves for the weekend and then for the beginning of next week because next week is gonna be an amazing week. I think for altcoins, the first leg up for most altcoins is already happened. Now we should experience pullback, which is what we are experiencing right now, and we need to see which key levels are going to maintain. So this weekend is gonna give us more, like this weekend until Monday. It's gonna give us more momentum or more understanding or more clarity as to what direction the market is gonna be moving towards. You know, we can make a lot of money from altcoins. Altcoins is my babies, right? But Bitcoin is the boss. Bitcoin gives me the direction. Bitcoin, gold, Ethereum, Solana, they are the main guys that have the liquidity in the market. So I analyze them most of the time. Doesn't mean I trade only them. I buy altcoins. Of course, I trade altcoins. Like currently, let me see the altcoins that I'm holding. Let me see. I'm gonna sell like during the end of during the beginning of the US session. I'm gonna sell some of the altcoins that I'm holding for the weekend. So let me see which altcoins am I holding right now. Let me see. Which altcoins am I holding? I'm holding Solana, by the way. Solana. I'm holding Asta. I'm holding QNT, Metis DAO. Yeah, that's all of the coins, the altcoins I'm holding as of now. Yeah, I'm holding Solana, Asta, QNT, Metis DAO. I'm gonna cash out. Then next week or on Monday, I'm gonna build again the coins that I'm gonna hold for next week. That's how I do this stuff. So if say you wanna do the same thing as I do, then make sure you always follow me. Join my Telegram community. The links are found below this video, and follow my videos. Follow my videos. That's all you need to do. Follow my videos, and you're gonna learn a lot from what I do. I can see you abundant grace. We have time till next Friday, hopefully. Yeah, we have time till next Friday. I'm happy to always see you abundant grace. You have become my best friends now on YouTube. I think are you in my group? I don't know if you are in my Telegram community. I think you are from Nigeria. The abundant grace. Mostly people from Nigeria have such names. Like no Nigeria, like those who are in cryptocurrency. Most of the successful people in crypto are from Nigeria, US. And I think Nigeria is a very great country. Nigeria is one of the best country in Africa for me. And yeah, I think there's lots that I have in common with that country. By the way, my origin is from Cameroon. If you guys don't know, I'm originally from Cameroon. So now I'm Cameroon, Finland. Okay. Um, let's dive into the show for today. Let's dive into it straight away. Yeah, you should join my community Abundance Grace. The link is found below this video. Just go and join my community. Join it. But it's great to see that you always get notified when I'm around because I share that with my community and so on. But I love that you are enjoying my show. Share my show with your community, with your friends. I need to reach out to more people who need real education, not only people who want hype, right? I need people who are serious to get this whole stuff done. This year is gonna be a year of abundant grace. Abundant grace. We're gonna have abundant grace this year because abundant grace is part of my platform. So What do we have now? Bitcoin. Okay, guys, we cannot deny that. Like, usually I say to most of you who are in crypto, take the win, follow the trend. Don't ignore the trend. Follow the trend and take the wins. If you have been trading Bitcoin, if say you have been following my channel this week, you should be good. Okay, you should be what good. Why? I mean, my analysis has been on point. Not only this week, most of the time, 95% of the time, I'm right. Go and check my views. 95% of the time, I'm right. But I'm not always right, of course. There are times that I sucks. Like, I say stuff and they don't come to pass. That's why um my I don't bother so much if say I say stuff and don't come to pass, because I give reasons why, or like what will happen that will invalidate that move. And usually what the thing always happen that invalidate the move, right? So Bitcoin left this zone and we have changed character, right? We're here during the beginning of this week, I think something like that, yeah, and we are here now. Okay. So um where should we be looking at for the next target? Remember, guys, I told you that because we were here, this liquidity here, they might go and grab it, right? They might go and grab this liquidity here, and they have grabbed the liquidity here around this area. Now we are here, and I'm seeing this liquidity here at the same time. Okay, I'm on the 4 hours time frame. Let me drop down to the daily time frame so we see clearly. Okay, okay, yeah. So this is the liquidity that I was talking about. Yeah, this one. Yeah, guys. I think they're gonna still take us there. We're gonna go there. We're not going anywhere until we get to 99,000. Like now, this is a prediction. I don't want to predict, but this is a prediction. Bitcoin is not going anywhere until we get there, right? And even if Bitcoin is not going to somewhere, maybe 91, right, or $93,000. But this vector, yeah, they need to eat it. Yeah, they already got some of it. They need to eat all of it, all of it. Yeah, they already took us to about $97,000, almost $98,000. Yeah, that's going to take us to around $99,000. I talk about this, I think, in my previous video. Why am I saying so, guys? This was the candle that changed or that break structure here. You see this cool candle that break structure, and if price is here, then price need to at least eat all of the candle, or if price is not able to go eat all of this candle and stay above for Bitcoin, that means we are going to dump from here. Maybe keep dumping from here. Right. That's the only thing I can say. But if we grab this liquidity here and stay above this zone, then all coins are going to enjoy the ride. They're going to take us to Valhalla. They're going to take us to Lagos. Oh, so yeah, we are good with Bitcoin. Let me just go straight. I'm not gonna waste time on this. Yeah. So mentioned that we're gonna I wanna do videos on how to spot like how to know whether a move is real and how to get in after the move have already taken place. So like for example, when price is consolidating like this, like moving sideways in a way, like ranging, you don't react to price. You don't actually like, except you are a super experienced trader, right? That's when you can easily get in. For example, with me, this was my buy zone. I didn't want to wait until price is going to like go up and come like break, they say break of structure, then buy retest of structure. No, if I have to play the game, this is where I'm playing the game with very tight stop loss. Because if we have been seeing price rejecting this zone multiple times, Then I look at structure back as what I mentioned in my previous videos. Then why not just buy here and expect price to go up? Because price has flipped. If you see clearly what I'm trying to convey here, you see this this is the zone you buy as a swing trader. Like I'm not talking about those who like spot. Your if you are buying spot, this is where you wanna buy spot, right? And this is where you wanna buy spot as well. You don't buy spot, yeah. No. You buy spot at the best price. The same with futures. If you want to trade futures, let's say 2x leverage or 3x leverage, yeah, you can look for that entry on the 4 hours time frame and you risk, based on what previous price action. And you risk that any amount, anticipating that price is gonna go up. Now, when price goes up, that's when it becomes tricky. Why? Because you need to know when to get out and wait for the pullback to buy again. Now, if you look at price, you see that price will move towards key levels or liquidity, right? Above every week, there's a liquidity above, or there are a lot of liquidity, or there's liquidity above it. So that's why you see this zone here. Price rejected in the past multiple times. Yeah. So if price has rejected here multiple times, then why do you think price is not going to reject there in the future multiple times? Right? You see, yeah, in the future, this is the same zone. Price rejecting here multiple times. It's not magic, guys. It's still it's you just have to understand that this is like a game. It's like a video game. They keep playing it over and over, over and over, right? And you need to understand that okay, when we get to this scene, when we get to this um zone, this is how we're gonna fight the battle. Like if you're playing a video game, you already know your like how you're gonna like defeat your enemies. So yeah, you are getting out. Anticipating that price is going to drop to either of these key levels here. I mark this zone, this area here, without even bringing in my liquidity map. So this could be the zone where if we're gonna see market close today, pull back, then price should take us here down here. So all what I've been saying is to come to this one point. This is where we might retrace to do during this weekend. So if we go um to the 1 hour time frame, you see clearly what I'm trying to say here. So this is kind of like a head and soldier pattern, or let's say an M formation, even though it's not yet formed well, like an M, right? So now, since we have established that we are in a strong resistance level based on previous price action, and there's high chances that price might reverse back, what do you want to see to validate that move or invalidate that move? Now, price is choppy, yeah, for Bitcoin. Guys, what I'm doing here for Bitcoin is gonna be applicable to every coin that move alongside Bitcoin or move with Bitcoin, right? So if I want to talk about any other coin, it's gonna be based on what I'm showing you right now on Bitcoin with Bitcoin. You know, all the most of the coin out there move with Bitcoin. So if I'm gonna be doing analysis on Bitcoin, then it means your altcoins are gonna move the same way as Bitcoin. Okay, so um, having said that, my my stream is a little bit freezing. Let me see what's going on. Okay. By the way, if you are watching and you haven't yet like the stream, do like the stream. Let's see how it goes from here. So now, guys, based on this structure, if we are going to break this zone here, let me just say, if price is gonna take out this minor trend line, yeah, right? If you see price break and take out this minor trend line, yeah, then we are going down. We are going down this week. Okay, we're gonna go down this weekend. But if we see price reject and reject, or we see like price weak, then we see huge pullback or buyback, then Bitcoin is gonna do well today and next week. But if we see a major dump with Bitcoin, yeah, then tomorrow is gonna be good for altcoins because altcoins are gonna recover. That's why it's good to actually get out from the market on Fridays so that you are getting ready to get in on Saturday, then you get out on Sunday again, or you get out on Monday during the UK, or yeah, during the UK session, get out on Mondays. So that's that for Ethereum. For Bitcoin, Bitcoin um is looking, yeah, it's looking this bearish. You can see from this low high, yeah, high, it has been forming lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, until yeah that it has been ranging, you know. So you can decide to bring in the volume profile, yeah. You can trade this on the 50 minutes time frame and make some quick cash. Yeah, this is fantastic. I love this. Volume profile, you mark the zone. If price goes below here, it means we are gonna dump. If price goes above here, then it means we're gonna pump. So this is how the game is gonna be played. When US is gonna open. Okay. So let's just see what Asia has done so far. This is today. So Asia started here. Yeah. Price has been moving sideways throughout the Asia and the UK session. Let's see what US is gonna do. Is US going to pump, dump? So if US is gonna take out the high of UK with high volume, UK with the high of UK and Asia with high volume, then 97K is gonna be the target again before any dump, if say that's gonna be the case. So if say we see a major spike to the upside and price is not able to break these levels, yeah, then we're gonna dump right down to this area. I think that's what price is like forming. Let's just see quickly liquidity heat map. Let's see where we got liquidity. Yeah, I think it can happen like that, and we can go right down to 94K. Even 92K, you can see we have liquidity right down to 92K. So we can easily go up there and then dump, during the weekend and so on and so forth. I mean, it just depends on how they want to play it. But this is how I'm seeing it, and this is what I'm going to use to determine that move. I already showed you here, you know, on the 50 minutes time frame. You need to see if we close below with huge vector candle, like wick below here, then you just wait for minor pullback, then you are shorting the market, and get out from all of your altcoins, because if you don't get out, they're gonna dump more to the downside. If you're watching, let me know whatever other altcoins you want me to look at. Let's see, Solana, Ethereum. Yeah, you can see the same structure. That's why I mentioned, if I'm doing analysis on Bitcoin, it's like I'm doing analysis on every altcoin and move with Bitcoin or alongside Bitcoin. The same choppy price action, and you can still bring in the volume profile here on the 50 minutes time frame. You know, if say price is going to um excuse yeah, if price is gonna break and close below here, you want to short the market, or if price is gonna break and close above, then you want to long the market. The same thing, I think. The same thing with Solana as well. Solana is even showing more bullish signal than Ethereum and Bitcoin. You can see making on the 50 minutes time frame higher highs, higher lows. You can see higher highs, higher lows. If this low is taken out, then this low is taken out, then Solana can easily dump right down to $138. But if we look at the 4 hours time frame, we can easily go right up here to $171 for Solana. You know, yeah, that's something. Now let's look at gold real quick. Remember, we have been tracking gold and silver movement. Gold is still around that all-time high zone, but if you look at the zone I marked, the gold zone that I marked earlier, price is now ranging or moving sideways, consolidating around that area. To best understand what price is doing, just stay on the daily time frame, and you see that we made this move to the upside and we haven't been able to continue to the upside. And if say we fail multiple times, like what is going on here, one, two, three, four, five, then we can easily dump right down towards this area. Yeah, around 4,400 dollars for gold. Or we can even drop more, even more downward. Right. But what I want you guys to pay attention to is this level. Yeah, if we lose this level, then we are done for now with gold. But I think something might happen that is gonna spike from here, boom, to the upside. That's what I'm thinking. Maybe something might happen that is gonna spike the price of gold. I don't know what will happen, but I'm just thinking like something will happen this week. Trump will do something. Trump will say something, or the US will do something that would you know cause price to plunge to the upside. Silver went to 89. Yeah, silver is when you see a move like this, you see a candle close like this, like a hammer. It's always suspicious when it happened at the top, right? If it would have been like the should I say the inverted hammer, then it would have been serious. If this head would have been down and this wick would have been up, then it would have been okay. This is a serious one. But seeing this like this, close price closing like this, is usually bearish in the end. Yeah. So silver has been in a constant uptrend. Could this zone be the area where we are gonna start seeing the minor pullback? I think they want to see silver at $100. That's where they want to see silver go to. You can see this. I mark this zone, and you can see how they are buying back. They're buying and wanting to stay above that zone. And if they stay above that zone, it means they want to continue to mark the price of silver to the upside. In 3 minutes, the market will open. Let's see what USD dominance is doing. USD dominance looks somehow bullish on the daily time frame. There's liquidity here, and there's another block here as well. They can easily go and recover all of this vector candle before dumping again. So this is gonna be really fascinating or amazing to see what price is gonna do, or what USD dominance is gonna do. The one thing I'm seeing here is that USD dominance has broken structure or change of character. This should mean something because it happened with high volume. Yeah, and if still we're gonna see some sort of dump, it should take us right down to this area here, or maybe to the POC zone before the value area low. Yeah. Let's see Mock baby. What's Mock doing? Okay. You see, what I mentioned yesterday about Mock coin, I think it might happen today or this weekend. Mock coin might drop down to this zone before going back to the upside. And let's see if it's the same thing with Bitcoin. Yeah, the same thing with Bitcoin. So, guys, this is a weekend, and just make sure you cash out your profit. Stay away from the market throughout the weekend, except in extreme situation. But stay away from the market and focus on yourself for the weekend. Give yourself a treat this weekend. If you made some profit, buy yourself something, go eat something, and be happy with yourself that you made money from crypto, and you use the money to do something fantastic for yourself, right? Yeah. All right, guys. I think I'm gonna wait if say there's any question for me to respond. If not, then I'm gonna call this a go for today. Oh boy. Exactly 30 minutes. I'm gonna stop the stream. But I feel so tired. Honestly, I feel tired. I feel tired. Let me see Metis DAO quickly. I'm in the Metis DAO. Let me just look at all the coins that I'm holding briefly before I go. I already looked at Solana. I bought OD, but I sold it. I'm holding Asta. Nah, I'm not selling my Asta. Asta is one of those gold mines, Yeah, you can see. Asta is respecting this structure that I drew here. That's what I want to see from a coin, right? Respecting key levels. This just means buy more Asta, but this is my target up there. I'm still in the Asta trade, and this is spot trade, not futures. Let me see which other coin I got. Yeah, QNC. Hmm. I'm still bullish with TNT because, well, ever since we made this huge move to the upside, we've just recovered half of this candle. Even though we have this other block here, right? Somehow, I think no, this shouldn't be another block. Well, it's another block somehow. So they can easily take us to that other block before marking price to the upside. But I think where we are with QNT, we are good to go. Which other coin I have here? Metis DAO. Yep, Metis. I'm gonna let me see Metis on let me just bring in the alpha train and see something here. We Metis DAO. Okay, that's good. Price rejection above the alpha trend. Let's see the moving averages. Okay, price rejection above rejection around the 50 EMA. That's also something good. But if this candle reject this zone again, then the next daily candle is gonna take us to the downside. Let's see where we got liquidity. Okay, okay, okay. We have liquidity above here, so they can easily take us up there. Which other coin am I holding right now? Let me see which other coin. Mm, yeah, I already checked Metis. All right, I think that's it. You know, that's it, guys, for today's show. I'm gonna call this a go for today, and great to have you here on board Abundant Grace, and good. I'm good to see you. I'm gonna see you again tomorrow. Not tomorrow, maybe tomorrow. I'm sure I'll be live. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe on Monday. Monday is of course definitely I'm gonna be live on Monday. You know. All right. I feel so tired, so tired, tired. I've been I've been working the whole day. You know, working on a lot of stuff. You know, I'm cooking a lot of stuff in the back end for you guys. Okay, guys. See you the next one.